Hey everybody, welcome to the VAU Mic Check. Today we have Evil and Ghastly's Stinky Plan. Yes, this is an animated piece of copy, and it is also dialogue copy with a bit of a comedic twist. I mean, really designed to make people laugh, specifically kids, because this is definitely geared for children the way it's designed. So, with that, hang on, let me give Adrian his link to the copy. There you go. Here's his link. With that, we are going to see which two of you guys want to go first.
Me? I raise my hand if I could. Huh.
Okay.
I'll try it.
All right.
All right. Who is Dr. Evil and who is Dr. Ghastly in this one?
Can I be ghastly?
Fine.
Okay. Philip is
right.
ghastly. Oh, he's ghastly.
And you're evil. It all starts with you.
Okay. And if you guys are ready, go.
So I am late, Dr. Ghastly. What's that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes! I just discovered an untapped source of immense power! Stink power!
Stink power?
Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for banquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray!
So how does it work?
Just push a button and see.
Okay.
Now watch the monitor.
Wow, that stink gun is magnificent.
Oh, thanks, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities.
Be my guest.
Here's to world domination. Wait, we got some email. Look, it's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working. Ghastly, repair the video phone.
Yes, sir.
It's time to conduct some business.
Woo!
What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end to their stinky problem, and I demand $3 gajillion in return.
You're a genius, Chief.
And a small piece of land in Montana. They have 1 hour to decide.
You're a genius, Chief.
I love how you threw in "You're a genius, Chief" right there in his pause. Unscripted and improv.
Yeah, I liked your inserts there.
Wow, thanks.
At the
Thank
same
you, evil
time,
Brit.
were you trying for a British dialect, Brent?
Not as much as you'd think.
I mean, you started with it, but then I guess you sort of dropped it a little.
I know. Well, I was.
It was kind of in and out.
No, I know, and I was more concerned. I knew that this last chunk of dialogue was coming up at the end,
Yeah.
so I was really thinking about that. And I got off the. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I did see Bouquet turn into
Oops.
banquet.
Oops. Well,
Commode for banquet. Yes, we are eating out of the toilet now.
yes, we are. It's the almighty stink ray. Get it now for just $19.99 in stores today. All right.
Yeah, I really, that was such an interesting twist on doing an animation piece with that toss in of a line right there in that pause. I just kind of, it may have thrown Brent just a little bit. He's never done this before, I don't think. Have you done this before?
No.
Okay.
No,
So-
but once I realized what you're doing, I should have left you some gaps there, more gaps, because I liked it. Yeah, it was cool.
At the same time, it was good because he waited for that moment, and then leaped for the opportunity.
Yeah.
But which I mean, under a directed session,
It would never fly because
Yeah, you wouldn't normally see that happen unless it's like, okay, we're gonna write this line in right here. Can you throw down on this right there? You know, that sort of thing. But I'd say keep that energy and do that again. Brent, just use your natural delivery, you know, instead of trying for the British dialect.
Yeah, well, I was really going for it, not Southern.
Oh, okay. Well, but just use your natural delivery, your natural accent.
didn't we discuss this 2 weeks ago? Like, just
I know.
Yeah. Embrace it. Embrace it. Does anybody have any other input?
Oh, I did like the improv though.
that's the point.
Yes. Yeah. That was fantastic because I mean I pictured this little guy scurrying around the room as Dr. Evil's doing his thing, and it's like
I guess trying to play off the straight man and the wise guy, I guess.
I mean I'm seriously picturing this little character that's like this Gurr type, you know. I'm a big fan of Invader Zim. So fantastic. Okay. And with that, from the top, guys.
Sorry I'm late, Dr. Gasly. What's that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination?
Yes, I just discovered an untapped source of immense power. Stink power!
Stink power?
A sword stuffed cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray!
So how does it work?
Just push the button and see.
Okay.
Now watch the monitor.
That stink gun is magnificent.
Oh, thank you, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities.
Be my guest.
Here's to world domination. Wait, we've got some email.
All right, I clicked that.
Look, it's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working.
Ooh-wee.
Ghastly, prepare
Yes, sir.
the video phone. It's time to conduct some business.
Yes, sir.
What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end of their stinky problem, and I demand $3 gajillion in return. And a small piece of land in Montana.
Sir, yes, sir.
They have 1 hour to decide.
Okay. I might have you guys take that from the top one more time. Brent was having a very hard time holding his composure.
This is improv, old chap. You have to learn to maintain your stiff upper lip.
Improv. I thought we were doing scripts.
Well, we are doing
Yes.
scripts, but there's a little bit of
There's a
improv
little bit of
that's
improv.
threaded throughout because of the way the style of this, and the style of this is, of course, animation, with a lot of fantastic over-the-top character acting, and these guys have kicked it off just right.
just having fun, just taking it far, and no one's stopping us.
Yeah, taking it as far as you can take it without crashing into the wall.
Yummy.
It's like, wall? What wall? Oh. But, yeah, just what, this is one of those things where it's like suddenly your focus has to come in, but at the same time you have to stay in character, you know, because you, Dr. Evil, because that's who you are, Brent. You are Dr. Evil. So you, Dr. Evil, are in the room with Dr. Ghastly. And so instead of being amused consistently by Dr. Ghastly, you're having your normal conversation with him, the way you normally would behave.
I hired that little guy to be funny.
Yeah, in spite of his antics, you are, you know,
The straight man.
you're the straight man. So with that, we will take it from the top one more time and go.
Sorry I'm late, Dr. Gasly. What's that smell?
Oh, good morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination?
Yes!
Device? What?
Yes, Governor. I just discovered an untapped source of immense power. It's called stink power.
Stink power?
What is it? Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the cheese skunk the almighty stink ray.
So how does it work?
Just push the button and see. No, not that one.
Okay.
This one. Now what's the Monda?
That stink gun is magnificent.
Ah, thank you, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities.
Be my guest.
Here's to world domination. Ha! Wait! We've got some email. Look! It's email from the League of Nations.
That's great. Who?
It looks like our stinky little plan is working. Gasly! Prepare
Yes.
the video phone.
Woo!
To conduct some business.
Yes, sir.
What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply
Wait
the
a
end of
minute.
their stinky problems, and I demand $3 gajillion in return.
Can I get 50 of it?
No, but you can have a small piece of land in Montana.
Oh, yay. Where's that?
They have 1 hour to decide.
Okay. 1, 2, 5.
Gasly!
What?
And scene, fantastic.
Nice, destiny.
Input. What did everybody think?
Oh gosh, that hurts.
I like the little things they put in there.
You guys sound like you're having a really good time.
That's the point.
First rule of the script, have fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Brent used the I am. He became Dr. Evil.
The I am, the 5 steps.
Yes.
You truly are evil.
Credit back to
Richard Horvitz.
Richard Horvitz, because, well, he's the one that came up with that. That's why I was saying that, Brent. When you're in character, and I know, like, when you're doing a scene like this, especially when you're playing off of a scene partner, it is very easy for your mind to go, "Oh my God, that's funny! Laugh now!" And that's when you're telling yourself, "Don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh." There is a little trick to that: is tell yourself to laugh. You'll stop laughing.
Yeah, or just give yourself permission, I guess.
Yeah, give yourself permission, and all of a sudden it's like my focus changes.
Yeah.
It helps a lot, because I mean, recently I've been like, I'll say something, and it will hit me a certain way, and I will just start busting a gut. Probably
What?
too much MST3K, but hey.
I was going to say, Nathan, I got here late. Are we doing prelay workout?
No.
Animation script?
Um,
Because sort of like going off each other, like prelay.
yes, we are working off of each other tonight.
Yeah.
So it's one person, of course, is playing Dr. Evil, and one is playing Dr. Gasly. Phil and Brent went first and have closed it out with a fantastic job. Phil throwing in all kinds of improv and ad lib, and just creating the sidekick to the straight man character on the fly. Great job, Phil.
Thank you very much.
Your niche is animation, isn't it?
Well, characters in general, I hope. Especially like really over the top.
because you really, I was did not have my microphone muted, and I was trying not to laugh when you got into that almost sounded like a drill sergeant bit. It just kind of, I'm like, whoa, that was out of the blue.
It's like, that's different.
That was fantastic.
That is
So, okay, we've got Phil and Brent have had their fun. Who wants to take this next? Who wants to be Dr. Evil? Who wants to be Dr. Ghastly?
I sort of want to be. I want to be Dr. Ghastly.
Yay!
Okay. So who's my Dr. Evil?
I guess I'll do it.
Yay!
Okay.
All right, I'm mute.
And go.
Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. What's the smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting some finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes, I discovered an untapped source of immense power. Stink power.
Huh? Stink power?
Assorted cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode of bouquet. I found that if you have combining multiple foul orders and run them through a sonic transductor and stuck them in a robotic legs on it, you get an almighty stink ray.
Ooh, so how does it work?
Oh, just push the button and see.
Okay.
Now watch the monitor.
Yeah! Wow! That stink gun is magnificent!
Thanks, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities!
Be my guest.
Here's to world domination! Ha! Wait, we've got some email. Look, it's from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working, Ghastly. Prepare the video phone. It's time to conduct some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end of their stinky problems, and I demand $3 gazillion in return and a small piece of land in Montana. They have 1 hour to decide.
Perfect.
Yay!
Terrific. Anyone?
Ghastly, he's calling out to Ghastly. Like, Ghastly, prepare the phone.
Ah, you caught that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like giving a command. Ghastly, prepare the video phone.
Watson.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Yes.
Do the thing.
Now.
What thing?
I have to tell you.
Well, I'm not exactly a mind reader now.
Otherwise,
there's a lot there. It's hard to digest quickly.
Try to like time to like mix it up, vary it up.
Yeah.
let's see. Oh, here we go. How about a trade-off?
Oh
Okay.
no, you're not
Let's-
switching them.
Oh, yes,
Switch.
I'm going
My
to.
kind of town.
So soon?
Yeah. Well, no, maybe not yet. I'm gonna let them run through this one more time, then we'll
Yeah,
switch them
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Let's see. I did catch one little thing. Commode for bouquet.
Commode for
It-
bouquet.
Yeah, it turned into commode of bouquet.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, my lips smacked. My lip.
Also, are you sticking it
My-
on a robotic leg, or are you sticking robotic legs on
and
it?
stick some robotic legs on it. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, well, I got caught out by my own words, and I was like, let's make it work in my head.
Yeah,
It
it's
was like,
improv. If you
that's
mess up,
improv.
just yeah.
That's what I do in all my plays. That's why it's called unscripted. I'm just kidding. But there's a script right in
Yeah.
front of you. Oh.
Yeah. Now, if you're going along with, like, let's say there's a storyboard next to this. You know, those of us who've done some animation in here, storyboards sitting right next to the thing. Then all of a sudden it's like, okay, this has to make a little more sense.
It's like, oh, so that's why it. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm actually dying in that scene.
Yeah. Well, I have done this one that I'm playing an animal in, and so I'm having to do certain things that this particular animal would do. And it was good, but then they did the animatic for it and then an ADR over the animatic. And that, and that is like, all of a sudden I'm having to bring out all these different, noises and reactions that this animal would do based off of the animal's characteristics on the animatic. And this does happen in animations, especially something like this, because everyone in this room who's ever watched cartoons can picture how this scene looks in a cartoon. So while you're doing this, picture that animatic in your head.
Imagine the scene and what's going on.
Yeah,
because for me, it's taking place in like a really like dark dungeon, and then they press the button. It's like all in there, like or like maybe even like Dr. Evil from Austin Powers, like that kind of situation.
I'm trying to get away from that as much as possible, but yeah.
It's like this tastes like Austin Powers.
Yeah, but made for kids.
Yeah, but made for kids.
Is literally found this listed under kids. So
I mean, they're talking about stink.
Yeah, stink. Yeah. Stink. And we're talking Ren and Stimpy kind of stuff, the early years. But I'm gonna let you guys go at it this way, and then we'll turn it around later.
All right, let's do it. Let's dance.
All right. Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. What's that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes! I have discovered an untapped source of immense power. Stink power!
Oh, stink power?
Assorted cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for a bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors and run them through a sonic transducer and run some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray.
Ooh, so how does it work?
Just push the button and see.
Okay.
Now, watch the monitor.
Wow! That stink gun is magnificent!
Thanks, Chief!
I want to stink up more cities!
Be my guest!
Here's the world domination!
Yes!
Wait! We've got some email! Look, it's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working, Ghastly. Prepare the video phone! It's time to conduct some business! What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end of their stinky problem, and I demand $3 gazillion in return, and a small piece of land in Montana. They have 1 hour to decide.
Yes!
And scene. Very good, guys. It sounded like Jim just like stood up and jumped into character.
Yeah, the second time's a little easier. Just get more into the character after the first read.
Jim's wife's knocking on the door. Are you okay?
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
I'm acting, honey. I'm acting.
It's all an act. I want a divorce.
Oh, man. No, fantastic, guys. You worked well. On the Ghastly prepare the video phone, it sounded like he dropped the exclamation point and just said Ghastly. And then he went into the next line. So it kind of changed it up a little, but it still felt right.
Yeah, I did kind of do that. It wasn't intentional, but that's what wound up happening. Yeah. Not reading ahead in the script, I guess.
Yeah, there's that little bit of read ahead. I mean, there's a lot of script here, but it's divided between two people, so that kind of helps.
But it's fast moving.
Yes, yes. And you did a fine job of adding energy to it. I think they did a great job. Anybody got any input?
I just
Apparently
stopped
not.
laughing. I had to mute myself because I was laughing so hard.
Aw.
Ian, you've done this before.
I have not. I've done dialogue, but not one like this.
Well, I've done.
It's more a straight dialogue.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that Ian pulled off his Dr. Ghastly this time around, I pictured this having like the opening text with written by Jonan Vasquez. I heard a little hint of Invader Zimish style in there.
I was like, this tastes like Invader. This tastes like Invader Zim. I was like, oh no, he knows I watched too much.
Hey, best influence in the world, Richard Horvitz. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
Michael has arrived. Here you go, Michael. The copy. Oh, of course, I already gave him the copy earlier, but still. I don't think he's got us in his booth yet. So, yes, that, I mean, the over the top, and sticking to the script enough to be like exactly where it needs to be for any kind of a production. And I think it helped with the picture the animatic in your head.
Yeah, it definitely did help. Also, I had to like give myself. I had to like tweak it a little bit. It was like, all right, I feel like you can go a little bit all out because I feel like I poke a little bit, and then instead of like on the second take, I was like, let's see what happens when I go all the way. I was like, let's poke it first.
Yeah, this one's a bit of. I mean, because of the type of characters these are, there's kind of a line you can cross.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you take it too over the top, that's not bad. I
don't think you can go too far over the top on this one.
Too far.
Not really.
Unless it's like all yelling, but I feel like you can make it work if you do take that approach.
Yeah. You just have to make sure you manage your mic technique so you're not blowing our eardrums out. But yeah,
it's like you're killing us.
Nathan, would you be so kind? Oh, my gain's really low.
Did the script disappear on you?
It absolutely did.
Yeah, we had that issue earlier. Hang on, I got a new copy of it for you.
Rockin' tacos.
We had a situation where, and it shouldn't have done this anymore because I thought I had fixed that, but apparently not.
Where somebody accidentally deleted it?
Yeah. Next thing I saw was Hello World.
Yeah.
I'm like, going back to that.
Ooh, okay, whoa. Oh. Yeah, if you can, please avoid whistling directly into the microphone. That is incredibly shrill and loud.
Okay.
Sorry, it really hurt.
There you go. Oh.
Man, is it hot in here.
There's your copy.
Oh yeah, heat wave.
So, who are the next victims?
That should do the trick.
All right, I've got it. Yeah, whoever wants to go next, go next.
Okay, let's see. Who has not gone? Michael's not even looked at this yet. So it'd be quite the challenge jumping into a character.
Shall you and I?
Not that he can't. He can. I know he can.
Well, no,
let's
you
see.
can too.
Okay. Let's see.
Shall you and I?
John and myself.
Ooh.
Pip pip.
Okay.
Oh no.
So
This ought to be
what
good.
character have you chosen?
Dr. Evil.
All right.
Evil.
That makes me Dr. Ghastly.
Perfect.
All right. Then let's go.
Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. What's that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes, I just discovered an untapped source of immense power. Stink power.
Stink power?
Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, a commode for bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stinker.
So, how does it work?
Just push the button over there and see.
Okay!
Now watch the monitor.
That stink-on is magnificent!
Oh, thanks. Thanks very much, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities!
Well, be my guest.
Here's to world domination! Ha! Wait! We've got some email! Look!
You've got
It's
mail.
From the League of Nations!
Oh, boy.
Looks like our stinky little plan is working! Ghastly! Prepare the video phone!
Okay.
It's time to conduct some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end of the stinky problem and demand $3 gajillion in return.
I can have that.
And a small piece of land in Montana.
I can have that too.
They have 1 hour to decide.
1 hour. 1 hour.
Wow. Dr. Ghastly turned into a little bit more of a sidekick there, didn't he?
He's kind of been a sidekick through this whole thing.
Okay.
That was nice.
I mean,
I do agree on the whole sidekick thing at the end, though. But it was good overall.
I don't know. I think Dr. Ghastly's the brains of the outfit.
He just plays it down so the other guy can feel good about himself.
it was a really great like back and forths, like how you work off each other.
Thank you.
Pip pip, cheerio.
Any particular reason for the accent? Just the character?
Just the character.
Okay.
It's open to interpretation.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering. That was all. I was because, unfortunately I missed, a few performances and such.
Aren't most mad scientists vaguely British?
Sometimes and occasionally they trip off into this thing with that German. That one of those things.
It was a tough choice between German and somewhat British.
Germans. But unfortunately, the Germans have been, well,
It's
at least
over-
Nazis
it's
have been
over-
vilified.
overdone.
Du bist-
Yeah.
It's
Deutschland.
it's just a bunch of misassociations. That's all it is.
It's the whole goes back to the comic books back in the days of Superman.
They're actually
Original
very nice if you
Superman.
get to know them.
Oh yeah, no, I know several. They're awesome people. All right. Well, actually, I think
So-
I think I would be ready to go whenever.
Okay.
Everybody happy with the one take, or Was it just too much? Or?
Well, you're actually your performance was it didn't hit a lot of the emotional points, like a lot of the story things and a lot of the joking. For instance, at the very bottom when you talked about supply and demand, you're supposed to be playing with the words supply and demand. You know, normally people understand it as, you know, somebody demands something, so somebody else supplies it. But when you're doing both the supplying and demanding, you know, you got to play with that a little bit more. So what we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end of their stinking problem, and I demand $3 gajillion in return. You see what I mean? Like, you're playing with that. It's supposed to be, you know, the supply and demand is all one-sided, and that's the joke. And you totally skipped over that.
I did.
Oh, and one other thing I'd like to point out. Okay. When, let's see. You missed the word wow. When Dr. Evil says, wow, that dink gun is magnificent, you kind of missed that.
Well, actually, I think you did get it. What I think it was is Nathan's volume's a little bit higher than usual, and it sort of drowned out the it drowned out a little bit while he was doing his ad-libbing.
Might have blown it.
Okay.
It was artistic license.
Yeah, there is a little more artistic license with a script like this. I mean, especially for the fact that you're over the top characters, just a shade more, and so it's not as stick to the script as, let's say, e-learning. You know, or I mean, like if you were doing this in audiobook format and you were having this conversation between Dr. Evil and Dr. Ghastly, they would want you to pretty much stick to every word because that's what the copywriter wants. Now, if the director asks for it and says, okay, try to stay within the confines of, then you want to do that. You want to do what the director wants you to do.
Okay.
And this one, it's like just take it as far as you can go with it, because these kind of characters are just, I mean, picture them drawn like Ren and Stimpy or Invader Zim and Gurr, or, you know, those type of characters. You know, just harken back to all those great cartoons. And there you have those characters.
Pinky in the brain.
One is a genius, the other's insane.
Yeah. The same thing I do every day. It's trying to take over the world.
It's just right around the time that the brain would say, "What's that smell?" North.
Did I fart? I'm sorry, it was me.
That would have been it right there.
Yeah. So what's the consensus? Do we pass the torch, or
why don't you go for one more take?
All right. Same character, same yada yada. Just try to
hit those try to hit those story points a little bit better.
Story points. All right. Ready whenever you are, Dr. Ghastly.
Ready.
Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. I am... what's that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes, I just discovered an untapped source of immense power. Sting power!
Sting power?
Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stinkery!
So, How does it work?
Just push the button and see.
Okay.
Now watch the monitor. Watch it. Watch it.
Wow! That stink gun is magnificent.
Oh, thanks, Chief. Thanks so much.
I want to stink up more cities.
Why be my guest?
Here's to world domination.
World domination.
Wait! We've got some email. Look,
Got mail.
it's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working.
It's working. It's working. It's working.
Ghastly! Prepare the video phone.
Yeah, bring it up, sir.
It's time to conduct some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end of their stinking problem, and I supply the end to their stinky problem, and I demand $3 gajillion in return.
I get half. I get half.
And a small piece of land in Montana.
Well, I get half of that too.
Have 1 hour to decide. More.
All right. What do y'all think?
Better. A lot better.
I like the little bit and the nice sprinkle.
The what part?
Oh, the nice sprinkle that Nathan put at the end, where it's like, and I get half.
That insane little giggle was very good.
Yeah, it was like pretty good.
Inspired by Richard Horvitz. Thank you, Richard Horvitz.
Thank you,
You're an
Richard.
inspiration, my friend.
Sign up for his class September 7th.
I guess you're right, Nathan. You know, something like this, you just almost can't be too over the top.
Oh no, you can't. I mean, right now I'm sweating. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no restraint necessary. You know?
I was literally at one point, as I was doing that, I'm hopping up and down and running in place and just kind of well, thanks to all
In
the
his
space
element.
I have
He's
all over the
being
room.
Nathan.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. He didn't pick this script because he doesn't like it.
Oh, I picked this script because I love it. And I mean, it took me a while to find it, but I found it. And one day,
Well, I feel okay about it. I really have almost zero experience with this, so I had fun.
I have to catch my breath now.
So,
yeah.
I'm ready to pass the torch.
Okay. Well, since I haven't gone, I suppose I should.
Yes.
Who would like to, because I'd like to give Dr. Evil a try first. Who would like to be the Dr. Ghastly counterpart?
Let's see.
Who hasn't gone yet?
Takia.
Takia. So we partnered up with Takia? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Takia, would you like to play Dr. Ghastly?
She unmuted and then muted. It's that button.
It's always the mute button.
The mute button is so hard to deal with.
You there, Takia?
You left us.
No, she's still here. She's just, I think, maybe having a.
Was that a yes or a no for the ray gun?
Huh?
Was that a yes or a no for the ray gun?
The ray gun.
Yeah. You didn't hear the ray gun in the background?
Oh no, that was a good one. That was a good little touch, actually.
Nice add-on, which, you know, in a normal animation situation, you'd have to be imagining all that because, you know, all the Foley comes in later.
Yeah. Pew, pew.
I mean,
There she is.
okay.
Sorry guys, I'm going to have to move.
Okay. Well, would you like to read, or would you like to just listen in? Because I need somebody to play Dr. Ghastly.
I would like to read.
Okay. So, do you mind being Dr. Ghastly?
So Dr. Ghastly is the second one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. Oh, what is that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes, I just discovered an untapped source of an pickup.
Immense.
I discovered an untapped source of immune power. Think power.
It's immense.
Oh, immense power. Think power.
Stink power?
Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for a bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer and a stick of pickup and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray.
So, how does it work?
Well, just press the button and see.
Okay.
Now watch the motor.
Wow! That stink gun is magnificent!
Thanks, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities!
Be my guest.
Here's to world domination! Ha! Wait, we've got some email. Look! It's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working. Ghastly, prepare the video phone. It's time to conduct some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end to their stinky problem, and I demand $3 gajillion in return. And a small piece of land in Montana. They have 1 hour to decide. And silence. Okay, well.
Who wants to go first?
Do I need to be like, and
How's your
see?
throat for all that gravel?
No problem. No problem at all.
You use that raise the soft palate thing, right?
No, it comes from the throat. It comes from really far back in the throat. But I had a problem with it when I was younger, but it never really stopped me from doing it. So, I just have no problem with it now. So it's never an issue to bring it up when I need it.
Fantastic.
But anyway, so performance. What did you guys think? What do you have to say?
I like the way that it built. After you, so.
Some nice things to say. I like the fact that what you did with Montana. It's like, oh, and a small piece of Montana, and I was like, oh, I like that. That's pretty good. That's a nice touch.
Okay. Criticisms, things to change. Got it. Okay.
Well, no, because I was going to actually. I wasn't in criticism mode. I like the way you did your character built, the intensity. It just kept getting a little more intense as the read went on, which was, I think, sort of the opposite of what I did. But I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, it really was the opposite because where my character was like insane. I'm running around the room just
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I just pictured John's character putting his hand out and slapping me in the forehead and stopping me mid-run, and I'm still running. Right around the time he says, "Ghastly." So, but on that end of it, Takia became more of the straight character, and then Michael's just going, he's soaking up all this power.
Intimidation.
Yeah, I kind of imagined. When you think of the, so okay, I am definitely. I feel really, really confident in saying this is definitely a kids show. And with that, I think you have to play to stereotypes, unfortunately. But in order to keep the character simple, you have to play to stereotypes. So evil. What is the sort of quintessential evil thing? A slight accent, the definite growl, the buildup of when something seems like an opportunity is opening up, you seize it for yourself. So that was kind of my take on developing that character.
Well, fantastic job, both of you. And I'm going to have you guys do another take.
Another take? Okay. Same characters?
Yes, same characters.
Okay.
Are you ready, Takia? I don't know if she's ready. Well, she said something about having to move. So
yeah.
So she may be getting repositioned.
Are you still there, Takia?
Yes, I'm here.
All right.
Okay.
Are you ready to go for another read?
Sure.
Yeah. And remember this word in the back of your mind. You're doing improv. Because there's a little bit of improv threaded through this thing where you're ad-libbing and being that character you are, Takia.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just throw that out there. And if you guys are ready, go.
Okay. Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. Oh my, what is that smell?
Oh, good morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes, I discovered an untapped source of immense power. Think power.
Stink power?
Assorted soft cheese, a truckin' skunk, pick up dirty gym clothes, and a commode for a bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple powder odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robot legs on it, then you get the almighty stink ray.
So, how does it work?
Well, just press the button and see.
Okay.
Now, watch the motor.
Wow! That stink gun is magnificent!
Thanks, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities.
Well, be my guest.
Here's to world domination! Wait, we've got some email.
Oh my.
Look, it's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working. Ghastly, prepare the video phone. It's time to conduct some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end to this stinky problem, and I demand $3 gajillion in return. And a small piece of land in Montana. They have 1 hour to decide.
And scene. Fantastic, you two.
Woohoo!
I love when Takia gets into character.
I love these kind of scripts. They're fun.
That laugh sounds like she's still in character.
Alrighty then. So, well, performance. What did you guys think?
Yeah.
That was fantastic, both of you. I
It
mean,
was.
And I mean, you know, there was a couple little stumble points, and then you just picked up and kept rolling with it and stayed with your characters. You know, I thought Michael was going to stumble right there when she ad-libbed right in the middle of his. Got some email. It is kind of like he didn't see it coming, but it broke his focus just ever so slightly. But he just plowed right through and kept going anyway.
Whoop.
Which really, no, it added to the scene. Really, you know. I mean, if I were directing it and producing it, I would have left it in because it sounded great.
All right.
You know, and you know that left room for adjustments if need be, but it worked. And great performance.
Rockin' tacos.
And the thing of it is there was no huge gaps or pauses between either one of you. So you were playing off of each other really well. I mean, even though we don't have any cameras on, it was as though you were watching each other in the scene. So excellent job.
Thank you. Thank you
very much.
I've been watching cartoons and anime, and well, not really anime, but a lot of cartoons and video series online. So that kind of helped me out.
Practicing your active listening. Very good.
And because I don't have any coaching or anything, or any acting experience outside of high school, I feel as the cartoons and other things that I watch are kind of like my teachers. So yeah.
Really, they are. They can be, and that's where the active listening comes in, because if you're, you know, absorbing it like that, you're listening for every little nuance, every little thing that's being said, and you're looking inside your head, saying, okay, how are they performing that while they're on mic? You know, because okay. You probably could
do is like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead, Ian.
I mean, another thing you do is like try to like find a lot of behind the scenes footage of voice actors, like, you know, acting it out. It's always entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially Mark Hamill when he gets into this, and when he gets into his Joker. That's so much fun to just see.
Yeah, I mean, watch it. But see, and you probably could tell when I got into the character that I was doing. I kind of crouched down a little bit and became this kind of, you know, little over the top crazy man. And he talks like this with a kind of slightly nasally here and there, and then it just went with it. You know, and just. You fall into it and you become that character. And, well, you know, in this, you were Dr. Ghastly. You know. And the beauty of these characters right here is they're non-gender specific, so anybody could do these. And there you go. And
yeah, these clips they have to be my favorite ones to do.
And now everyone has had a chance to read this way. And let's see. When we started, it was Brent and Philip.
Yep.
And Brent was Dr. Evil. Philip was Dr. Ghastly. Let's turn that around.
Oh, so me and Brent?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
You and Brent.
All right.
Just opposite roles.
Yes, opposite roles. So you, Philip, are now Dr. Evil, and Brent is Dr. Ghastly.
Ready?
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. I'm... What is that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I was just putting some finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
Oh, world domination device?
Yes, I just discovered an untapped source of immense power. Stink power.
Stink power?
Assorted soft cheeses, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet.
Oh, you idiot.
I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer,
What?
and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray.
Right. So how does it work?
Just push the button and see.
Okay, is it this one?
Now watch the monitor.
Oh, wow. That stink gun is magnificent.
Thanks, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities.
Be my guest.
And now, here's the world domination. Wait. We've got some email.
Yep.
Look, it's email from the League of Nations. Looks like our stinky little plan is working.
Our sticky plan.
Ghastly!
Yep.
Prepare the video phone. It's time to conduct some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand.
Supply and demand.
Yes, exactly. I supply the end to their stinky problem, and then I demand $3 gajillion in return.
Yeah.
And a
And?
small piece of land in Montana.
Right.
They have 1 hour to decide!
1 hour.
Shut up.
And scene. That was terrific.
Love the laugh.
I didn't really keep the characterization consistent, but why not?
Well, I don't know. For my taste, and again, this is just me. I feel that there is too over the top that you can get, and I did feel that there was a bit too much yelling, too much going on at once.
Yeah, I suppose so.
For the scene. Like, when you said stink power, you yelled stink power. You didn't ask stink power.
Oh.
Because that's the
right.
point where it's like, wait, stink power? What? You're gonna... We're gonna dominate the world with stink power?
You've got to be kidding me.
Still got lost
stink
in the
power?
story.
Stink power?
See, no, don't get lost in your... stick to the story. Don't get lost in your character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's been a lot of, well, you can't really overdo it. Well, unfortunately, you can. And when you really start trying to throw in all of this energy into it, you don't flow the story very well, because there is a story being told here.
Yes.
Even though it's simple, it's whatever, but there's still a story being told here. And focus on that. Focus on the story.
All right.
Because think of the questions and the responses that the characters are doing right here. All right, Dr. Ghastly has come up with a new world domination device, and apparently that hasn't occurred to Dr. Evil, because he asks about it. World domination device? Well, yes, we're evil. It's in your freaking name. It's just a little back and forth like that. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to see.
When did we decide on this?
Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I would like to hear a second take from the top.
Yes,
right.
I would too. Go ahead.
All right. You ready, Brent? You ready, Ghastly?
I'm ready.
Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. I'm... What's that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes? I just discovered an untapped source of immense power.
Oh?
Stink power.
Ugh. Stink power?
Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray.
Right.
Can I do some? Would you guys be okay if I did a little bit of active coaching right now? If I stepped in for this?
Yes, please.
So, Brent, Dr. Ghastly, if I may. What's going on right here? All right, so you're describing the stink ray. All right, you're describing what you've just built. This is nerd talk for you. So I don't want to hear, personally, I don't want to hear the vocal tension and the yelling. I want to hear more of like, you getting really into it. Just like this is really interesting for you. Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray. You get what I mean? Like this is like a moment of triumph for Dr. Ghastly. And
build.
Yeah, you build up and you crescendo right when you say stick some robotic legs on it, and then you fall flat when you got the almighty stink ray.
Yeah.
Your crescendo is the almighty stink ray. You're building up to that. The rest of this is sort of like, oh, thank you for asking. I'm going to tell you my entire life story now.
Yeah, I hear you.
So why don't you go ahead and Dr. Evil kick us off with stink power, and then no, Dr. Ghastly, kick us off with yes, I discovered an untapped source. We'll go from there, go down, and then continue if you hit everything.
Stink power?
No, the line before that, Dr. Ghastly will start us off.
Yes, I discovered an untapped source of immense power.
Oh.
Stink power.
Stink power?
Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray!
So, how does it work?
Just push the button and see.
Okay.
Now watch the monitor.
Oh, wow. That stink gun is magnificent.
Thanks, Chief.
You're welcome. And now, I want to stink up more cities.
Be my guest.
Excellent work. Now here's to world domination. Wait, we've got some email. Look. Well, look. It's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working.
Yes.
Ghastly, prepare the video phone. It's time to conduct some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end to their stinky problem, and I demand $3 gajillion in return. We'll be rich! And we will enslave half the world's population. We'll have them building statues in our honor. And finally, a small piece of land in Montana.
That's what I want.
That's exactly. They have 1 hour to decide. Send a message immediately.
Yes, sir.
I'll be polishing my marbles.
Okay. So, Brent, how did you feel about your character this time around?
Yeah, I was a little more into it.
Yeah, it sounded like it because you instantly you opened the character up. It felt like this nerdly moment of triumph. Like, yes, my collectibles are cool. I'm glad you noticed. Did anybody else get that same feeling?
Yes,
I did.
Yeah, I think that was a really, really, really positive change in that character. I think there was a bit too much ad-libbing because you started tumbling over yourselves.
I was trying not to say too much, but I guess I did at the wrong places.
I thought it went a little bit too far, too.
Yeah, the ad-libbing was a bit too much because as soon as you start stepping over each other's toes, that's when the scene's ruined. And and you started broaching in onto that. All of the ad-libbing at the end, I don't know if that was all necessary.
Probably not.
Because you were stumbling and stopping, and your flow was incredibly broken up.
Yeah.
It just wasn't there. There is a little story in here that, you definitely need to make sure to at least, touch on again. And with the extra ad-libbing, with the talking over each other a little bit, you stepped all over each other's toes on the scene. So I would say peel back some of that ad-libbing, because I know that can also be kind of stressful when you think, okay, I have to come up with something right now, and you don't get anything out at that point.
And then
You
it's
start
just
stumbling
try.
over. Yeah, exactly.
And then no one wants to see try. Hey, no one wants to try.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could take that last Dr. Evil monologue and actually split it up in certain places to preserve the flow. Like, here's the world domination. You could split it from there. Then the next scene. Wait, we've got some email. Look, it's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working. Right at that line, you also really hit our too hard. What you need to hit was working. Look, it's email. It's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working.
Oh.
As opposed to, look, it's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, working is the most operative part, because that's cool that he's taking Dr. Evil is taking credit away from Dr. Ghastly, because let's face it, Dr. Evil literally walked in on this. Dr. Ghastly was doing all of the work.
Mm-hmm.
But while that's sort of like a subtle nudge in the ribs, the most important part is the working part. That's when you get worked up. Ghastly, prepare the video phone. It's time to conduct some business. So anyway, those were the main points that I noticed. Again, Brent, I really like the characterization change. I think you did a fantastic job after the coaching. I'd like to see that again.
Okay.
So at the very beginning, I'd like to see more timid. Like, I've been working on my, new action figure. I'm glad you noticed. That kind of feel of the nerdly kid who's just sort of like slowly and a little bit opening up, wanting this other person to think it's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That timid, nerdy kid. That's sort of the feel that Dr. Ghastly has in this. Is like, yes, I've been working on this for a really long time, and I think it's really, really awesome. Don't you? ?
Okay.
So I'd like to see that, then go into the whole excitement and then victory at the end. So, from the top, go ahead.
All right. Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. What's that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes, I discovered an untapped source of immense power. Stink power.
Stink power?
Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray!
So, how does it work?
Well, just push the button and see.
Okay.
Now, watch the monitor.
Wow, that stink gun is magnificent.
Thanks, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities.
Be my guest.
Here's to world domination. Wait, we've got some email. Ooh, look, it's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working. Ghastly, prepare the video phone. It's time to conduct some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end to their stinky problem, and I demand $3 gajillion in return, and a small piece of land in Montana. They have 1 hour to decide.
All right. What did you guys think of that one?
Whole lot more specific.
Yes, very much more.
Because it's like, oh, I actually see what's... all right. I see what's going on. I was like... Yeah, because the second one, I was too lost in the voice and the character, and it was hard for me to actually get with. I mean, I could see like a little bit of it, but I couldn't get the whole picture. But this time around, I was like, oh, I see clearly now.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
But if you look at these scripts enough, you'll see that there's always a parallel to something that's really familiar. So right here, it's the whole, it's the person who's lazy but takes credit for everything, taking advantage of the nerdly kid who's really excited to show off his new project.
Indeed.
So you have Dr. Evil, who literally just walks in on success, apparently, and Dr. Ghastly, who is, who did everything. He did all the work. This is a group project, and Dr. Ghastly was everybody in the group.
Yeah, he takes it. I know, Dr. Evil's the one that takes it.
Yeah, Dr. Evil was the one who, at the last minute, signed his name onto the thing.
Yes. But Dr. Ghastly, for me, I feel like he's okay with it, because he's the sidekick.
Well, he's okay with it because it's a success for him. Suddenly something he did really worked. Now he's really excited about it. Yeah. And I think there needs to be, just in the future reads, I would love to hear a little bit more trepidation from Dr. Evil at the very beginning, and then, getting convinced at, wow, the stinkin' is magnificent. Holy crap, I didn't think that, making everything smell really bad was going to be, awesome. And then, the rest of it is this whole, how can I turn this to be my triumph?
Yes.
And then with Dr. Ghastly, I loved the whole, this is what I've been working on. I found an untapped source of immense power. Stink power! It's like, wait, really? Stink power? But no, the character developed. It started getting more and more excited when explaining it, and then there was that whole feeling of the ultimate triumph of thanks, Chief, and be my guest. That was awesome. So Dr. Ghastly did a great job. Dr. Evil did a great job too. Just future reads. I don't know. That's what I'd like to hear. I don't. If anybody else has a different idea, please go ahead and let me hear it. I'd love to hear it.
No, that was a great piece of direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we have, let's see, Ian was Ghastly.
Can I dance?
Yes. Do it.
Happy dance, happy dance.
Voice dancing.
All right, let's see. Jim will now be Dr. Ghastly, and Ian is Dr. Evil.
All right.
Pay me $1 million.
No, it's a gajillion.
$1 billion.
That kind of money doesn't exist yet.
It's 1970, and that means that's a lot of money.
You might as well say $1 gajillion dollars.
$1 billion. All right.
Now that he's
if you want to make an homage back to that, that would be awesome.
Ooh, it's a challenge.
It is. So from the top, whenever you're ready, go for it.
Oh, sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. What's that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes, I discovered an untapped source of immense power. Stink power.
Stink power?
Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found if you combine multiple foul orders, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty Stink Ray.
So how does it work?
Hey, just push the button and see.
Okay.
Now watch the video.
Wow, that stink gun is magnificent.
Thanks, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities.
Be my guest.
Here's the world domination. Mate, we've got some email. It's an email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working, Ghastly. Prepare the video phone.
Okay.
Some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end to their stinky problem, and I demand $3 gagillion in return. And a small piece of land in Montana. They have 1 hour to decide.
All right.
Okay, then. Good job. What did you all think?
I like the monologue. I mean, at the end.
I liked it.
Just
Yeah, I enjoyed it too.
You did miss a couple words, but hey, you rolled with it.
I
That's
like
okay.
the emphasis you put on that first line of that last monologue, though.
Yeah, no, that was really good. And that last monologue was done quite well. The only thing is the amount is gajillion. The second G is pronounced like a J.
Gagillion?
It's gajillion.
Gajillion. Yeah. Gajillion. Gajillion.
Yes,
Gag is-
gajillion.
Hold
Like
on,
Folgers.
Yeah, gajillion. All right.
I mean, sure. If you could also make it work if you still want to say gagillion. If you're like, if it sounds like the character is really reaching for an amount.
Yeah. It's
You
like-
know, I supply the end to this stinky problem, and I demand $3 gagillion in return. You know, like suddenly you get it.
It's like, that's the number. I didn't make that up. It's 3 gagillion. 7 times the billion of the amount of dollars I want. And a small piece of land in Montana. And they have 1 hour to decide. Because I am brilliant.
Will you take Zimbabwe dollars?
How
Zimbabwe.
much is that in U.S.? Can I spend it? No?
About a cent.
Don't tell me.
Anyways, what did you all think? Do you think you need to go for another try, another take, or you think that was pretty good as is?
I think that was pretty good.
Yeah. I like it.
And plus for time.
Yeah,
Aw.
that's
Watch
true.
my
Yeah, I'm
time
so
save.
sorry.
true.
We're taking up so much.
No, I'm watching the clock here. So.
What a great man once said, get off the stage!
All right.
Oh,
So
Lord.
then, shall we move on to our next contestants?
Victim.
Let's see. Who was that? That was John and
On
myself. I believe.
evil
Yes.
and ghastly stinky
Yes.
plan.
And this time around, I am Dr. Evil, which I'm not going to take it there, but
Okay, so
It would
Nathan.
be too easy for me to take it there.
All right, so guys, go ahead, get your characters prepared in your head. Remember what we talked about earlier with the directions, and from the top, go for it.
Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. What's that smell?
Oh, good morning, Chief. I was just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
The world domination device?
Yes, I just discovered an untapped source of immense power. Stink power.
Stink power?
Yes. Assorted soft cheese, a talking skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty Stinkray.
So how does it work?
Just push the button and see.
Well, okay.
Now, watch the monitor.
Whoa, that stink gun is magnificent.
Thanks, Chief.
I want to stink up more cities.
Be my guest.
Here's to world domination. Wait, we've got some email. Look, it's email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working. Ghastly, prepare the video phone. It's
Yes.
time to conduct some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply
and demand. I supply the end to this stinky problem, and I demand $3 gagillion in return. Oh, and a small piece of land in Montana. They have 1 hour to decide.
Yes.
Yay!
All right. Well, some quick thoughts. What did you guys think?
I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why, but the very awkward pacing was just. I don't know.
Yeah, it was really slow. I think the pacing was a little slower than we've had in the past with the other performances.
It was intentional.
It did induce some good laughing though, because I was laughing the whole way through.
I like John taking the risk and going a different approach with Dr. Ghastly.
That was
Yes.
a demented Wren.
That was definitely because I was
saying
like,
that's a dirty
that is
character.
completely different from everyone's Dr. Ghastly.
Yeah.
I pictured
That's-
this lizard-like
yeah,
creature.
I like that one.
Hunched over. He's got the bony-looking spine, and fantastic job with that character, John.
He's
Yeah,
193.
Very
Nailed
creative. I like it.
Yeah, I went a little more stiff with my character than I normally do. I actually used one I had created for Radio Spot.
Well, whatever. It
I-
worked.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to grab that Kagillion thing he suggested earlier, and I'm going to go with it.
All right. So, any feedback or anything like that for the performance?
Annie?
Got it. Yes.
Other than
thumbed up. Congratulations.
other than
Another
too slow.
stunning performance from John and Nathan.
Yeah, it was a bit slow for my taste. I think but
Well,
my
don't
one
forget,
direction would be
He's
go ahead.
193.
Yeah, I know, but it is a kids show.
Yeah.
True.
You can still be
You know
fast and
what?
sound old.
Yes, you have to. Yes, you'll lose them. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good point on the energetic side. I probably dialed it back a little too far.
Yeah, but that again, my opinion. Anybody else has a different one? I'd love to hear it. I really would. And I don't mean that facetiously. I mean, I'm being serious. Like, I like hearing other people's opinions, especially if they differ from mine, because it might be an angle that I've never thought about it before.
How about one more take just to change up the pacing?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead, do one more take. Just do it quicker.
Okay. I'm sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. What's that smell?
Good morning, Chief. I was just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device?
Yes, I just discovered an untapped source of immense power. Snake power.
Sting power?
Assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, 30 gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray.
So, how does it work?
Just push the button and see.
Well, okay.
Now, watch the monitor.
Wow, that stink gun is magnificent.
Thanks.
I want to stink up more cities.
Be my guest.
Here's to world domination. Oh, wait! We've got some email. Look, it's some email from the League of Nations. It looks like our stinky little plan is working. Ghastly, prepare the video phone. It's time to conduct some business. What we have here is a simple case of supply and demand. I supply the end of this stinky problem, and I demand $3 gagillion in return. Oh, and a small piece of land in Montana. They have 1 hour to decide.
Splendid.
My one thing that I would like to say, Nathan, is and the small piece of land in Montana. That's the only line in this whole. Oh wait, except for the very first section, the very first 2 lines. That's the only line after that that's in a period. So I think that that ends in a period. So I think if you're going to do it the way you did it, you really need to make that an aside, like this tiny little barely noticed thing.
Gotcha.
I demand $3 gagillion, and in return, and a small piece of land in Montana.
Yes.
You know, like something that's That's just like this last minute tack on.
I needed to take about
It's
a
supposed to
half
be
a beat more on
random.
that one,
Yeah.
on both ends. Gotcha.
But yeah, that would be my only thing.
Okay.
Other than that, great performance.
Thank you. And for time, let's see. We have
Takia and myself.
Takia and yourself. Are you ready to be Dr. Evil, Takia?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty then.
All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead and start us off.
Alrighty. Sorry I'm late, Dr. Ghastly. I'm... What's that smell?
Oh, morning, Chief. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our latest world domination device.
World domination device.
Yes, I just discovered an untapped source of immense power. Stink power.
Stink power.
Has assorted soft cheese, a token skunk, dirty gym clothes, and a commode for bouquet. I found that if you combine multiple foul odors, run them through a sonic transducer, and stick some robotic legs on it, you get the almighty stink ray.
How? Pick up. So, how does it work?
Just push the button and see.
Okay.
Now, watch the monitor.
Wow! That stink gun is magnificent.
Thanks, Chief.
I want to think up even more cities.
Please be my guest.
Here's to world domination. Wait, we've got some email. Look, it's from the League of Nations. It looks like our stink. Pick up, it looks like our stinky little plan is working. Ghastly, prepare the video phone.
Right away.
It's time to conduct some business.
Yes.
What we have here is a case of supply and demand.
Of course.
I supply the end to their stinky problem, and I demand $3 billion in return, and a small piece of land in Montana.
Of course, Montana.
They have 1 hour to decide.
And scene.
This went all anime.
Oh no! Dr. Evil and his evil henchman, Dr. Ghastly, are stinking up the world. Whatever will we do?
In this case, I'm serious. The way she laughed at the end reminded me of one of those anime characters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of a sudden it's like, you know, what is it? Power Rangers or, well,
Rita Repulsa.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Original, not movie type.
Yep. That's what I had in mind because when I was younger, I loved the Power Rangers. And I watched, I didn't get to watch all of them because when the newer one came out, I kind of lost interest. But the older one, yeah, they have a nice little place in my heart that I really loved. And Rita was my favorite because, well, she was evil, of course, and I like all the evil people.
Well, see, I mean, it's like I watch some anime. I mean, some of my favorites are like Cowboy Bebop, One Piece, definitely. So it's like I'm picturing that now. Everything I've watched in One Piece for the last 10 years has been in Japanese. But every time I sit down, I picture what those characters are going to sound like. And most of the time, I will read the subtitles myself in character. It's like, if nobody's going to dub them anymore, I will. But Yeah, that was fantastic. And keep practicing at that. Keep active listening to those characters. And because you got something going on with that. And of course, once again, Michael with the ever so not so subtle gravel. And it was like, well, I mean, for me to get gravel like that, it works a little on a different level. And then, of course, I have to do certain throat stretches to make it happen.
Well, everybody's got their thing, I guess, right?
I've learned how to get into it where I can go right there.
And it not touch my throat at all. I found out how to do it by sneezing, believe it or not.
Really?
Yes. It was like this stretch that happened after I sneezed, and I'm like,
oh, hey, look, I can get right in there, and it's fine. It didn't hurt.
If it hurts, don't do it. You're damaging yourself.
Because you won't be able to last 4-hour to 2-hour recordings if you do it like that.
Exactly.
And then you'll lose your voice, and then you won't be able to do things for a week, and then everyone will be mad at you because your production rates got so much lower.
Well,
no.
The reason why some voice actors choose to do their screamy stuff at the end of the week. Who did I hear say that?
Brad Venable told me that. But
yeah, somebody else I heard say that, but it was, wait till a Friday night or a Friday when you're going to be able to rest your voice over the weekend, then do all that hard stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we have gotten through us all. And
hooray.
This has been a fantastic mic check. We have stretched our acting skills. We've stretched ourselves a whole lot. And I know we were probably all not ready for what we were going to get, but it did say animation. So, that's kind of like when you see animation, it's like, okay, my body is going to be in motion all over. And I don't know about you all, but mine was because, well, that's just how I am.
Well, yeah, I know my throat's, I'm definitely going to need a little bit of water because it's so freaking dry out here and hot.
Yes.
So before I get heat stroke, I'm actually going to go ahead and head off.
Okay, well, I'm going to close this out right here. And hey, guys who are watching and listening on YouTube, there will be another mic check next Monday. Watch for it. And hey, if you haven't joined us, come on in. There's plenty of room. And it's loads and loads and loads of fun. I mean, we do everything from animation to commercial copy to e-learning, audiobooks, and everything in between. Always having fun, stretching our acting skills, talking about the business, and learning something from each other, as well as from the copy we're reading. And with that, we will see you guys next week.
Later.